Hello everyone! Welcome back to the Star Trek Online Preservation Project. This is episode 12, Spin the Wheel. And I left my chat opened up. I'm terribly sorry about that. It's been a while since I've done any recording. I've had a lot of issues, plus I started working at Walmart, so I haven't had very much time to do much recording or editing, plus there's a lot of issues when it comes to Star Trek Online itself, but I don't want to get into that, honestly. Today, you might have noticed that the screen resolution might be a little bit different, or the size. I am playing on a giant TV, provided by one of my fellow fleet mates. Only temporarily, though. It'll go back to maybe a small screen, possibly full size after this episode or next. Anyway, let's go to that secret console where we can go talk to what's that guy's name? The Section 31 dude that nobody likes. No, it's not Kurland. Oh crap. Oh crap. He tracked me down. Chris is here, and he's following me for some reason. He's probably gonna start PMing me. I am terribly sorry if he starts. Alrighty then. Franklin Drake. Yeah, that's his name. I need your assistance with a rather delicate situation. We have an intelligence operative undercover at Drozana Station. Her astute observations have given us the edge in several critical engagements in the neutral zone. 2 hours ago, this operative activated an emergency subspace beacon. Zamara would only contact me in this manner if she was about to be discovered by the enemy or her life was in danger. I am understandably concerned. I need you to go to Drozana, find Zamara, and assist her. Take her to safety if you have to, but don't blow her cover. If you go in there, weapons blazing, you may get her killed. Alrighty then, Mr. Drake, Mr. Section 31 guy. Sorry about that. I may have to cut recording. Be right back. We're back. Sorry about that. I'm not exactly living with another roommate right now, but I got a temporary place to stay after a whole bunch of horrible things went wrong. Into the transporter room. Pad. Whatever. And don't forget Kitty. I forgot the name of my ship. It's been that long. I swear to Kadar. It's been that long. And yep, he just PM'd me. Loading Sherman system. And then it's a short distance to Drozana Station. Now, I don't need that. Helm? Take us to the Drozana Station. Engage. As I was saying before, I am really dreading this particular episode. Out of character. Again, I'm terribly sorry about this. But, this particular episode this particular mission, as well as a couple of other ones, that was weird. Well, they involve a Drozana Station. Drozana Station is, the known headquarters of a fleet of nothing but trolls. I am going to attempt to avoid them as much as possible, and that means kind of rushing through the actual social areas as much as possible. So there's gonna be some spoilers here, but I know all the answers to the puzzle that's coming up, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of time doing that. Anyway, back to character. This is definitely new thing. It's kind of cool. Top Foundry missions. Anyway, to Drozana system. I have no idea how big this TV is. It's probably like 60 inches. It's crazy! Also, you may have noticed that the symbols have changed down here. They are still the same powers, however, we have had an update where all of the powers have received new symbols. Right now it's kind of annoying because I'm used to the old symbol system, but eventually I shall have it fixed. But first of all, I have to, you know what, I'll change those settings later on. What is that? Positron deflector array. Oh, they changed the look of it. Not bad. Welcome to Drozana Station, USS Lynx. You are cleared for docking. We have everything you'll need for shore leave. And a few things you didn't even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment. You'll find it here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it. Okay then. Note to self. Do not shoot anything. Oh man, it feels so weird not having as much of an echo here. Because there's actual stuff in here. And I'm hoping you don't hear all the stuff in the background. If you do, I am terribly sorry. Not sure where we should start, but intelligence shows that Balin is the Ferengi to talk to if you're looking for information. He's a bartender, so we should look for him in the lounge area. Alrighty then. To the lounge area. Away. DeVry Jones. Okay then. What's going on here? Oh jeez. This does not look good. At all. Help? Oh, it went away. Huh, weird. Hey, Balin. Welcome to Drozana Station, the home of the finest libations and pleasures this side of Rix. Care to hear about today's specials? No, thank you. Try the Comet Cocktail. It's out of this world. Look, I'm looking for someone. Aren't we all? Me, I want a leggy Vulcan with a liberal attitude towards interspecies relations. So, are you looking for someone in particular, or just some company? Look, her name is Zamara. Do you know her? Oh, yeah, I know Zamara. Maybe she's been here recently. Maybe she hasn't. My memory is kind of hazy. God, I just want to pimp slap you right now. Typical Ferengi. Perhaps we could come to some sort of arrangement? Yeah, I'm sure we can. In fact, I feel my memory clearing up already. I'll tell you what. I know you Starfleet types aren't big on Latinum, but what you do have are skills and willingness to get your hands dirty. That's what I need right now. Our replicators are on the fritz. maybe it's the whole power system, because the lights are going wonky too. But a little blue mood lighting isn't as big of a problem for me as an unfilled drink order. Sorry, I screwed up the dialogue. As unfilled drink orders. Yeah, he's swindling me. Go to the cargo bay and get my replicators working. By the time you're done, I'm sure I'll have remembered where I last saw Zamara. Fine. You see what I'm talking about, you know, with typical Ferengi? If they see no profit in it, they say nothing. It's always, what's in it for me? How can I get the edge in this sort of situation? Like I said before, I know the answer to this particular puzzle, and I am just going to get through with it. So, no offense if I don't go into too much detail on it. Alright, let's scan the replicators. Input request. Let's run diagnostic. Action unavailable. Replicators are offline due to diminished function of the Electroplasma Distribution Network, or EPS. Alright. Run a diagnostic on an Electroplasma Distribution Network. 30% drop in power reported on Deck 1. Replicators are offline until power fluctuations are repaired. Alrighty then. What's the cause of the loss of power on Deck 1? Unknown. Alright. What must be done to restore power on Deck 1? Power must be rerouted through systems to relieve strain on EPS conduits. The following systems are available for this process: holosuites, gravity control, replicators, environmental controls, defense grid. 6 connections are required to stabilize the power grid. Alrighty then. Let's get a fix on the engineering team. Hey, Darkness, if you're available, can we find out what's going on? Sorry, fine then. Captain, the biggest problem you're going to have repairing anything on that station is the age of the system and the general lack of maintenance. Drozana was built in the mid-23rd century, and many of the systems on the station haven't had a major update in more than a century. So you're dealing with an EPS system that just can't handle the strain of running modern equipment like the replicators. I did some digging in our database and found a log made by Starfleet Corps of Engineering officers who visited the station in the early 24th century and made repairs to the EPS system. The logs say that you need to regulate the power flow by rerouting it through various subsystems. It's almost like you're using those systems to as an ancient circuit breakers. Alright, what do you suggest? The first thing you should try is scanning some of the damaged systems and power couplings in the cargo bay. You should learn more about how to properly realign the relays. Alright then. Let's scan the power relays. The Ferengi operating Drozana station may have I'm terribly sorry, my mouth is starting to hurt already. The Ferengi operating Drozana station have made replicator function their top priority. The replicators are now tied into every available system, including life support. Start with a connection to the replicators for the power connection, or the power connection will fail. Well, I know the sequence. So, rerouting power to the replicators first. Next we have to reroute power over to here. Environmental controls. I'm sorry I'm skipping all the scanning stuff and whatnot, but I have to get off this station as quickly as possible. Rerouting to gravity control. Next, all the way over to the defense grid. Ah, here it is, defense grid. Wow, those words look so big on this TV. I almost have my eyes are starting to hurt. So that was 4. Back to environmental controls. And don't worry, holosuites are... it would break the sequence. And finally, reroute power to replicators. Awesome. Alright, we gotta tell Balin that his replicators are online again. We installed some makeshift circuit breakers inside his system. Hopefully this will work. And hopefully you aren't picking up that phone conversation on the other end. If you are, I'm terribly sorry. Alright, Balin. Try the comic cocktail. It's out of this world. Look, your replicators are working. They are. And I am exceedingly pleased by your generous offer to repair them for no compensation. I could let you go away empty-handed, though. Well, I can't let you go away empty-handed, though. How about I give you a 15% discount on drinks and souvenirs for the amount of time to be determined by management? Look, we had a deal. The replicators for information about Zamara. A holosuite sounds nice, but I'd rather not go into that. Fine. A deal's a deal, right? Never let it be said that I'll cheat a valued customer like yourself. Personally, I don't know why you're so interested in her. She's a looker, but just try talking to her. She's more paranoid than an Obsidian Order agent in a room full of the Tal Shiar. Zamara usually hangs out near the Dabo tables. Keep an eye out for a looker wearing purple. You can't miss her. Thank you, Mr. Ferengi. Get out of my sight. Alright. Someone wearing purple. Well, you seem to be wearing purple, even though on my screen it's rather dark. Oh, yeah, it's alright. Be careful. They're watching. Okay. Who's they? Shh. Keep your voice down. I'm being watched. I've seen too many familiar faces in the crowd, and there are shadows, watchers in the dark. I see them out of the corner of my eye when they think I'm not looking, but I'm always looking. When the lights change, there they are. Okay then. I was sent to help you. You weren't sent to help me. You were sent to watch me. Drake needs me to keep feeding information to Starfleet intelligence. The Klingons come here and they'll drink and they talk. It's amazing the bits of information you can pick up around a Dabo table. Everything, even the smallest detail, is important. Captain Gerard in here last week, he ordered blood wine, an entire bottle of 2309, vintage to be exact. That business with the House of Torg must have upset him more than we knew. When Gerard's happy, he drinks Warnock. Tell me more about what happened with the House of Torg, if you can.
Maybe it'll bring you good luck.
Torg was on the High Council until he made a play to destroy the House of Martok. He was partially successful. Maven, son of Drex, is dead. The house no longer the house has no heir unless Drax takes a new mate and fathers a new son. But Martok's widow is wise. Her son, Drex, was off fighting in the war. So Lady Sorella called in KDF officers to to defend their house, her house. Sorry about that. Starting to get a little lightheaded. They exposed Torg's treachery, and Jempok was forced to decommendate him. As to why that would make Gerard unhappy, Torg raised Gerard after his mother died. Now he is an outcast, and his house has fallen. Gerard cannot speak to him without losing his own honor. So, what can I do to help you? Find out who is watching me. I'm not safe here. The Klingons are looking for me. They know someone has been feeding intelligence to Starfleet. The ghosts are always watching. Their eyes are hungry. Yesterday they surrounded a drunken Klingon. Now he's dead. They will find me with blue light when the blue light shines, and then I'll disappear. I know what the ghosts are. How could you know that? You may think you know. You may even have readings in your tricorder that you think are right. But you don't know. How could you know? I'm here every day. They watch me, and I watch them. You know, you can go, I can take you someplace safe. No, they're everywhere. They're watching. You've been here too long. Someone will notice that we are together. Go do something else. Play Dabo. I'll contact you when I'm ready. When it's safe. Alrighty then. Alright. Let's play some Dabo then. Once everything is up, alright, 100 on lucky number. It's not here, is it? On 8 then. Wait, that was close enough. I could wait here for you to get that lucky. Well, I couldn't wait for you to get that lucky. We would have been here all night. Zamara wants me to give you a message. She wants you to know if you're interested in finding out what's really going on here at Drozana Station. You need to check out the lower levels. I have an access code for you that will get you past the security doors. If you want to talk to her again, I suggest you collect your winnings and catch her before she leaves. Alright. Wow, I've never had a program talk to me like that. Alright. Be careful. They're watching. So, are you ready to talk with me now? You don't need to worry about me. I'm going to leave this place to the ghosts. They seem to belong here more than we do. I've booked passage on a ship. You don't need to know which one. Just tell Drake that he'll keep getting his intel, one way or another. Good luck, Tigru. You're going to need it. Alright. Captain, there are Davidians in the Donatu system. Now you've found evidence of them again on Drozana Station. Obviously, they're using the neutral zone as some sort of feeding ground, and that puts dozens of worlds at risk. I've requested sensor data from ships closest to the comet's current location for analysis, but that is only half of our problem. If properties of the comet are somehow easing the Davidians' entry into the area of space, how do we stop them? I don't know. Recommendations? The closest research facility is on Deep Space K7. I recommend that we consult with the team there. Alrighty then. USS Lynx? One to beam up. Energize. Oof. I'm starting to feel a little tingling sensation in my mouth. And it's pretty bad. Anyway, back to the mission. Helm, set a course for K7. Well, back to K7. Engage. I'm gonna be quiet for a little while here while I calm down a little bit. Wow, this is a really bad headache. As soon as I beam down to Drozana Station, I think I'm gonna cut recording for a little bit and take a little bit of time off. Terribly sorry about this. Oof. Maybe it's the TV. I mean, everything's so big. Wow. Almost there. Alright then. Orbiting K7. And we'll forego the message from, what's his name, because he's going to say the same thing every time we approach K7. It's a social zone, but not as popular as, say, DS9. Oh, I can't wait to get there. That's going to be so awesome. But that is for way, way later. Hopefully I get into this game a lot better than before. Than I have been as of late. Anyway, docking back at K7. Alrighty then, I'm gonna take a bit of a break while my headache clears. See ya in a little bit. And we're back. Sorry about that. My headache has cleared somewhat, for the most part. I think I can continue on as long as there's no more Ferengi voices. Those high shrilled voices, they're really hard on me. Anyway, we gotta find some researcher guy, and I think I know just where he is. Excuse me, Mr. NPC. Kinda. Already there. Taking turbolift to a lab. Huh. Weird. Consult Lieutenant Clappo. Clappo! Okay then. How can I help you? There are Davidians in the neutral zone. Is there anything you can do about it? So that explains why Drake was interested in the prototype. It was a complete failure at detecting polarization cloaks. But if I already added a phase modulator, I'm sorry, I got the dialogue all screwed up. But if I added a phase modulator and reversed the polarity, these modifications should be no problem. Tigru and should be no problem, Tigru. And when I'm done, this beam will pack quite a punch against phase-shifted Davidians. I'll forward the weapon on to Drake as soon as I'm done. Be careful, the Davidians won't stop. I'm afraid we will have to be ready for a fight. Okay then. Captain, we've done what we can for Zamara. We have the information we need about the Davidians, and Lieutenant Clappo is working on a weapon we can use to fight them. I suggest that we report back to Drake and see what he has to say. He's never very forthcoming with his information, But the more we know about him and his operatives, the more we'll learn about Section 31. Are you ready to leave the system? Sure. No, I think I'll stay here. No, I have to leave the ship. Oh, I have to leave for my ship. And then USS Lynx, one to beam up. Energize. Alrighty then. No, I don't want to talk to you. Time to report to Franklin Drake. Close that down. Good work. Samara may think she has slipped my noose, but I have ways of keeping tabs on her. I take special care to know all about people in whom I have an interest. But you already know that, don't you, Tigru? These ghosts that Samara mentioned concern me, however. You already encountered Davidians once. It's likely they are on Dorzana's station as well, and I won't let them use Federation citizens as food. Lieutenant Calapo has completed work on the synchronetic distortion prototype rifle. It should help you when you're ready to enter the lower levels of Dorzana. Drake out. Alrighty then. Collecting reward. Well, that's the end of that mission. Sorry it took so long to record another, or upload one for that matter. Well, wait, then again, I haven't uploaded episode 11 yet, or made an overview of it. Huh, I just realized that. Oh well. Anyway, until next time, see you later.